The Chase Sapphire Preferred. Considered one of the most popular credit cards and also one of the best when it comes to traveling. I'm pretty sure the big majority of you have heard of this credit card before, but what's the reason behind it? Is this credit card actually great? And the short answer is actually yes. I do believe that a lot of people will be very happy with having this credit card. However, in 100% honesty, this credit card does fall short on some categories that, at least for me, are very important. And this is the reason why, as time goes by, I've been using the Chase Sapphire Preferred less and less. I've had this credit card for a little over than a year, and I wanted to give you my honest review about the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So basically, this is the second credit card that I had because I was only using the Spectrum Cash Reward by BB&T, which is now Truist, and it all started because I was researching on Traveler's credit card, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred really caught my attention. And for good reason, because this credit card, it's really good. I spent my time trying to understand more about the point earning categories, the different benefits that this credit card offers, so I could understand how to get the most value out of this credit card. And honestly, it does have some great point earning categories, and let me go over them really quick. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has a welcome bonus of 60,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months of account opening, 5 points on travel and hotels purchased through the Chase portal, 2 points on travel outside of the Chase portal, 3 points on dining, 3 points on online groceries, 3 points on select streaming services, 25% redemption boost on your points that only applies with travel, 10% anniversary points boost, and multiple and great travel partners. And this credit card only has an effective annual fee of $95 a year. So after I learned about this benefit, for me this card made a lot of sense because I've learned that a lot of the Traveler's credit card can be way more expensive than the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and if they're valued at the same $95 a year, I realized that a lot of the credit cards are not even as good as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Personally, I enjoy dining out a lot, and that specific year that I decided to get the Chase Sapphire Preferred was on a year that I wanted to travel more and get to know more places, travel to other countries. So I wanted to have my first Traveler's credit card. Also, another feature that really caught my attention is the $50 hotel annual credit that the Chase Sapphire Preferred offers that really helps you to reduce the effective annual fee from $95 to only $45 a year when you book hotels through the Chase portal. And not to mention that also Chase has what it's called the Chase offers, where you can get even more discounts when you go to restaurants, hotels, or when you pay for services that can even help you reduce the effective annual fee close to zero, or even profit from this if used correctly. And not only this, because this credit card also offers really good insurances that can help you make your travel life way easier. We all know that recently traveling has been very difficult with all the cancellations and delay that we have every time. Sometimes we have to stay overnight in other cities, and then we have to pay for hotels, we have to pay for food, and this can be a great waste of your money. But with some of these insurances, for example, such as the trip cancellation insurance, you can get reimbursed up to $10,000 per person or $20,000 per trip if the trip is interrupted or canceled for some covered reasons, such as the weather or if you get sick. And in this way, basically you can recover your money that you spent for that travel that you actually couldn't do. And like this, there's so many insurances that actually are really helpful and can help you save a lot of money. And that's not it, because this credit card, you can pair it up with the Chase Freedom credit cards, such as the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited, that actually are very similar in the way that they earn points. However, there are some other factors where the Chase Freedom credit cards can make you earn more points in some categories that the Chase Sapphire Preferred cannot. For example, the Chase Freedom Flex offers you the opportunity to earn 5 points on quarterly rotating categories, and these categories are usually on high spend categories such as groceries, gas station, and many others. And usually the Chase Sapphire Preferred doesn't give you points on these categories. So think about it. On some categories that Chase Sapphire Preferred only gives you 1 point, you can use the Chase Freedom Flex to make 5 points, and there's a feature where you can combine all the points into one credit card. In this case, my recommendation would be to combine it in the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and then you can take advantage of the 25% redemption boost of all of the points that you accumulated with those two credit cards. And if you want to go even above and beyond, there's such a great credit card setup called the Chase Trifecta that most likely you have heard of, and I even made a video talking about these 3 credit cards and why it can be such a powerful combination. If you want to know more if this credit card setup makes sense to you, I will leave the link down below in the description so you can go ahead and watch the video. So, after using the Chase Sapphire Preferred for a long time, I was very happy with it. I was trying to get the max value out of this credit card in any way that I could. I was using the Chase offers, taking advantage of the redemption boost, using the travel partners. However, after a year using it, I realized that there were some things that I didn't really like about this credit card and are the reasons why I have been using it less and less over time. For me, one of the negative sides is that, for example, whenever I want to do a quick trip, I try to research every airline possible, and sometimes I find great deals in Spirit or Frontier, and even though they're not the best airlines out there, they can be really good whenever you want to travel with such a short notice and if you want to save some money. And when I first got the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I was able to book flights through Spirit and Frontier through the Chase portal. But as of recently, I've realized that there are no options to purchase flights with Frontier and Spirit anymore on the Chase portal, meaning you cannot take advantage of earning 5 points through the Chase portal when you book flights with these two airlines. And even though this might be a unique situation for me, it's something that for me it matters. So now I have to use other credit cards whenever I want to make points if I'm going to use these airlines. Also, something that was bothering me a little recently that I also realized, and this is not for all the cases, but I do see it pretty often, that whenever I want to purchase a flight through the Chase portal, either because I want to earn the 5 points on travel or because I want to use my points to book that travel, I've realized if I compare the prices with Google Flights versus the Chase portal, sometimes I see the Chase portal prices way higher than I find on Google Flights. I've tried to call the Chase customer service to tell them about this situation to see if they offer any kind of price matching or if they can help me in any way possible, and they have told me that there's nothing that they can do. If I want to purchase a flight through the Chase portal, I will have to pay that price, which for me is a little disappointing because I also have the Capital One Venture X and the customer service is amazing. I've talked to them about matching the prices, and if in some instances I find better prices outside of the Capital One portal, they actually did help me doing a price matching, and I was able to save a lot of money on different flights that I did through the Capital One portal. So for me, I wasn't a big fan that Chase doesn't offer you the opportunity to save some money booking flights through their portal. So this is something to have into consideration when you get the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Also, I found myself not taking advantage of earning points with groceries when it comes to this credit card, because the only way that you can make more than 1 point is if you purchase online groceries, and personally this is something that I don't do often, which for me, I felt like I was losing a lot of points because of this. So in order to get value out of my grocery shopping, I ended up getting the American Express Gold, which gives me 4 points in grocery shopping, but also the American Express Gold gives me 4 points on dining out, which is more than the 3 points that the Chase Sapphire Preferred offers. So now that I got this credit card, there's even less reasons for me to use the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And to be honest, the main reasons I use this credit card currently is to pay for my streaming services to take advantage of the 3 points, and whenever I find a really good Chase offer where I can take advantage of a big discount, then I'll also use the Chase Sapphire Preferred. But in all honesty, I don't make a lot of points with this credit card, but the credit card that actually does help me to still earn a lot of Chase points is the Chase Freedom Flex. I try to take advantage of the quarterly rotating categories as much as I can, in where then I can transfer all the points to the Chase Sapphire Preferred and take advantage of this opportunity. And this is the main reason why I keep this credit card open. You might ask me if this is enough to actually make money out of this credit card and not be losing it by paying the effective annual fee every year. My short answer is yes, I still get tons of value out of the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I just don't earn as much points as I used to in the past when this credit card was the main one that I used for almost everything. The 3 main reasons why I keep this credit card open: I really love the 25% redemption boost. Almost no credit card has this feature, and I think it's great because you get extra value out of the points that you have already made. Reason number 2 is that Chase really have such a great travel partners, and where you can take advantage of your points even more because you can get a higher redemption value, even more than a 25% redemption boost. And if you want to know how to do this, I made a video about the Chase Sapphire Preferred where I talk and I go into more detail about the travel partners and how you can take advantage of this. So again, if you want to learn more about this feature, please click the link down below. And the third reason is because it is very easy to reduce the effective annual fee by taking advantage of the $50 hotel credit and taking advantage of the Chase offers. So at the end of the day, even though I don't use this credit card as much as I used to, I still love the Chase Sapphire Preferred because I can still gain a lot of value from this credit card. I'm not planning to get rid of it anytime soon, and I still have it in my wallet. I really love traveling, and this credit card has helped me save a lot of money. And it's such an easy credit card to use. It's super beginner friendly, and it's also very good for people that are very experienced in the credit card world. But like I mentioned on every video, credit cards are not one size fits all. You have to look at your specific situation and make sure that this credit card makes sense to you. But overall, in my personal opinion, I think this credit card, it's still very powerful. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, and leave in the comments any questions that you might have. I really hope to see you soon.